Hi guys! So today I'm doing a video on my everyday makeup routine. And as you can see, I kind of have a little bit of makeup on, and it's just from school. I didn't really do anything major. Normally what I do is just a little bit of powder, and then eyeliner, eyeshadow, one color, and then mascara. But some days I just feel like maybe my skin needs a little more, or I need to cover some blemishes, or I have really bad dark circles, so maybe I should do a little bit more. So here's what I do on a pretty regular basis. So yeah, let's get started. First, I normally use this Bare Vitamin Skin Rubber Upper. Looks like that. And it's got a nice little pump. And all I do is put a little bit on my hand, as much as like one pump. I rub it in my fingers. And there's a mirror right here, so if I'm looking that way, that's why. So, yeah, then I just rub it on my face. And at first, you kind of look a little shiny. So, it may not work as well if you have like really oily skin. I really don't. I have normal oiliness, just majorly on the T-zone, which is right. Ooh. So, yeah. Next, I really don't like foundation. My skin really doesn't need it. So I have started using a tinted moisturizer, and this is my very first one, and I like it a lot. It's the e.l.f. tinted moisturizer, and it's in the color Porcelain, which I think it's the lightest one, but on me, it's a tad bit yellowy. It doesn't come off as yellow as it is in person on camera. But, yeah. And it's got a nice little squeeze spout. And all I do is I put it on my finger, about pea-size amount. And get back on, obviously. And I just rub it on my fingers, like that. And what I do is I pat it on my face, right here. I pat it on my face, and then I go back and rub it all in. As you can see, it matches pretty well. It just kind of looks more yellowy, I don't know, in the packaging almost, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't match my skin as well as I'd like it to. So I just purchased a Mary Kay one that should be on its way. And as soon as that is all rubbed in, no lines, and also you don't get your face product to match your face. You get it to match your chest and your neck, because that's where you're blending it into. So if you're matching your face and your neck and your chest area are different colors, then what's the point? Because you're just going to look different on your jawline anyway. So my face and my chest are pretty much the same color, so I really don't have to worry about it like some people do. But just a little tip for y'all. Next, I'm going to be using my concealer. It's the Erase Paste by Benefit in the color number 2 medium. And it looks like that. It is really, really, really creamy. It's coming off a little lighter than it actually is. And all I do is I take a thingy, and when doing all of this stuff, you have to have very clean hands, like you wash your fingers. And I just dab it right underneath my eyes. And this blends in really, really well to my skin. And it doesn't give like that fake look that some concealers do, which I really hate. So yeah, and I just blend it in right here. And you really need to be careful with your eyes and stuff, because your eyes have it has a lot of tender skin and really important skin right under your eyelids. And when focusing on your eyes and your underskin down here and your actual eyelid, you have to be very careful. And as you can see, very blended in. Sorry, my lighting's kind of bright today. It's kind of nap time. So okay, next I'm going to be using my Mineral Loose Powder by Mary Kay. It's in Ivory 1 because I'm super pale. And I'm going to be using the Mineral Foundation Brush by Mary Kay, and it's pretty dense. It's like a little kabuki brush. And all I do is I get some on the brush, and then I swirl it around in the cap, like so. And then just put it on my cheeks to start out with. And I do one half of my face at a time. So then I move down to my chin, and then I go on this side of my nose, and I get in the cracks. And then I do this part of my forehead and under my eyes to set the concealer. And then I get some more, swirl again, and do the other cheek side. And I do the same steps. And lastly, I get a little more, and then focus on my forehead, because I don't really have enough there when I'm done. So, and then I just go over everything again pretty much, and voila! So everything kind of looked a little more dewy or greasy when I was done, and I really don't like my face to be very dewy. I'd rather it be very matte. So here's the look. Okay, next thing I do sometimes that I really like to do but I forget to do a lot is to fill in my eyebrows. My eyebrows are 2 different colors. This one is darker than this one. Let's check. And so I just use a taupe because my eyebrows are kind of lightish color. And it's just like a really cheap professional mark pencil. And I just fill them in. I'll do it on this one. And I just fill them in. And I kind of do it really lightly. I just pretty much go with the shape of my natural brow. Obviously I pluck like normal people do. But, yeah, I don't try to overdo it. Some people really color in their eyebrows. Total word, forget that. And I really don't like doing that. I mean, I'd rather everything look more natural, like I said a minute ago. And so, after that, I tend to either use my RSVP or my Beach Blonde, RSVP in Benefit, and it's a cream eyeshadow. Or my Beach Blonde and my Mary Kay cream eyeshadow. And right now I'm going to use the Beach Blonde one. And it's a really, really pretty color. It's like it says, a blondie color. And I just take a thingy and I put it right on my finger, like that. And I put it on my eyelid. And I just put a little. It's just to make my eyeshadow last longer and to stay a little bit longer. There we go. And like I said, I don't put too much on unless I'm just wearing the cream eyeshadow, which I do sometimes if I'm like in a rush. So moving on. Lately, I have really, really, really been liking this Clinique, like 3-step little palette thingy. It doesn't really have a name. It's just Clinique, and it's like 3 something. I changed the color on my screen. And it looks like this, and it's kind of messy right now. It's got 3 colors, and it says what to do with them, and I just do what it says, basically. And this one is a base, this one is contour, and then this one is crease, so I just did that awfully. So yeah, you see me. Okay. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush, and I just got a text message. I do not know who it's from. I stole it from my mom because it's really soft. And I just take the base color on the fluffy brush, and I put it on my lid in dabbing motions. And then more dabbing, like that. And I will do the same to the other side. Okay. So I'm done with that. Next, I'm going to be using my Mary Kay dual-ended eye definer and eye crease brush. And I've talked about this before. I'm in love with this brush. I am going to be using the flat brush end, eye definer end, in the contour color right here. And I'll be using just a little bit. And I will put it in the crease right here, and right on the outer V. So crease and outer V. And I will do it again the other way. Okay. So you can see it gives a little bit of a 3D effect to my eyeshadow. And lastly, I will be taking the definer color, and it's kind of a chocolatey, sparkly color right here. Oops, okay now. And I will be using the eye crease brush end. I'll just dab it in there a little tiny bit. And I will be putting it right in the corner. Right here. That's about it for my eyeshadow. And that's it for my eyeshadow. I hope it kind of focused on that, because that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Sorry guys, I'm really nervous in these videos. I feel like people are gonna like contradict me or something, or make fun of me or something. Never know. The last few steps are something I try to do every day. I either take my Hot Topic black glitter eyeliner pencil or my L'Oreal Carbon Black Pencil Perfect, and for the sake of it, I'm going to be using my black glitter pencil. And it just looks like that. It's pretty black. And I'm going... This is the worst part. I can never do this right. I'm going to be putting it on my waterline, but I definitely pull on my lids when I do my waterline, and I know you're really not supposed to, but I just can't do it any other way. Like when I put my upper eyeliner on, I pull on my eyeliner. Not very good. So I just put this on my waterline. And I really like black. I feel like it accentuates my brown hazily eyes very well. So it's just a personal preference for me. Next, I curl my lashes. And they're already curled from today. And I either use my Glam Eyes Lash Flirt, which I have raved about in my drugstore products, I think, or something like that. Yeah, or a new one I got, and it's the Almay One Coat Dial Up. And what you do is you wind it, and it's 1 to 3. And what happens is you undo it, and the tightness on the brush changes, so you get more product with the brush on it. And I prefer one because I just really like my lashes lengthened, because they're pretty full on their own. And I've already applied mascara today. And lastly, what I like to do on an everyday basis is either apply my Benetint or my Posy Tint to my cheeks. And for a more natural look, I like to use my Posy Tint. And this was in that 15 travel thing with Posy Tint, Benetint, and High Beam. And what I just like to do is put it on the apples of my cheeks a tad. Even know if you can see that. The lighting is really weird. And then I kind of do little strokes upward. And then I just rub it in right here and back. And personally, I know where my cheekbones are. Because if I didn't, that'd be kind of weird. And if you can see, it's different on one side of my face than the other. The lighting is awful. I'm sorry, guys. So then I will do it on the other side. And move it back. And I rub it in. And I try to do blush last because I feel like, I don't know, I forget it the most. So if I try to do it last, maybe I'll remember. Which that doesn't make sense at all, does it? But to me it does. And lastly, I just look at my makeup all over and see if I need to touch up anything. Doesn't really look like I need to touch up anything. So yeah, here's the final face. So, yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks guys, bye!